by I Am the Witness by Kate of Gaia from I Am the Witness. There's nothing more terrifying to the system than living beings. They are the masters of their dead world, where we, the living, can easily destroy it from within. Visualize a graveyard that you are the only living being standing in the middle of, and who do you think calls the shots? Dead men tell no tales, but the living witness can, and they are the only ones able to do so. Let's say someone is in court regarding a simple parking ticket. Imagine how a judge would react to someone saying that they are the witness to the dead legal servant of their realm, aiding and abetting you, the living, into committing fraud by using the fraud birth certificate name that you know isn't yours. The intent of the system's deceit is already proven via the existence of the birth certificate in the first place. If there was no intent to defraud humanity through this trickery, the birth certificate wouldn't exist, nor would the registration buildings erected to serve this fraud. We had to step back from this illusion to actually see what was really going on, and now that we do, we can see how to move forward in prosecuting all.
The intent of the system's deceit is already proven via the existence of the birth certificate in the first place. If there was no
of these fraudsters from the bottom up and top down, if
intent to defraud humanity through this trickery, the birth
if it
certificate
is
wouldn't exist.
fraudulent for us to use a legal name in their system, then so must it be for all of them. Mirror, mirror. It is a legal and lawful fact that using something that belongs to another without their permission is theft, infringement of copyright, etc. The truth beyond that is the fact that all parents who register their children are being deceived with intent, and that those who serve the crown dead corpse commit fraud by omission and or commission, knowingly and or unknowingly. What's good for the goose must also be good for the gander. So, if I were you, I would go to kateofgaia.net and I would read all these essays, and it helps to have them here read by Kate of Gaia, but you can also, print them out and have them, in binders. You got bulletproof here, and let's see what else we got. We got comprehension. Hell and meant in the room. Humanity has a very simple overall problem: comprehension, the full and complete understanding of any idea or neutral observation from another's perspective without emotion attached, to grasp the logic of an idea looking at all attributes of the human psyche. Human imagination has itself making up ideas of life based on emotional only living with limited intellect enough to satiate humanity's basest desires. That is to say that humans are only as smart as their laziness and greed dictate, where their masters only train them in intellect to that point and no further. Comprehension means comes glued to a pre-programmed by another idea. Then you have those that break free of that rut, knowing logically that no matter how great their lives could be or not, saw a word filled with evil and simply chose to change that by changing their means of comprehension. It is very easy to control a religiously motivated people, especially since the ones ruling that guild have been teaching humanity's children, parents before them, grandparents before that, and so it's very easy to make a religion emotionally attached with the bonding of family by creating the same family separated into a new family or culture. Cult, you are culture. The shorthand of the noun, verb, spell, sentence in one word, phonetically hidden as is every letter, etc. But that's a different story, a different essay. Cult you are. To remove some of the emotional mystique of religion, one merely has to say the same thing in a way that any given culture or language can comprehend it, much in the same way that a joke in one language that relies on the slang within that language to comprehend the joke doesn't work in a literal slang scenario on a word-for-word basis. This applies to all languages, all cultures, and is simply cultural slanguage where only someone intimate with an accent or language would pick up on the nuances and get the joke fully, comprehend the idea in an expression, and laugh, while the translation into another accent language just doesn't work. So, you know, get your study on. Get your study on. You know, you got some work to do. You got some catching up to do, but if you go to cateofguy.wordpress.com, hashtag KOGDOTNET, Kate explains it perfectly, and I only scratched the surface, but I try my best. I hope y'all have a great day. Christ be with you.